Wow, you came all the way here to an indie show to see me? Must really be desperate for help against NXT.
You can really trust many people in WWE right now.
So you're saying I was your only option? I see how it is.
Best and only option. So what did you think? Will you do it?
You know I'm ride or die with you. Let's do it.
Since you just basically dropped everything to come in here and help me, it's only fair you take the lead on this. What do you think we should do?
They shut up here and cause chaos? Okay, we go to NXT and do the same thing, but worse. ¿Qué chingados?
NXT is clearly not broadcasting here tonight, and instead has moved to a secret, undisclosed location.
I've brought in someone to help even the sides, and she had a brilliant idea.
That's right. We have borrowed your top producer, Troy Simkin. So, NXT Mutiny. If you want Troy back, show up to Raw and fight us. I have my debut match later tonight, and your buddy Troy will be out there at the ringside.
Vegas in a jam here. Dragon, what a debut!
I can't believe my plan didn't work. We need to find something NXT actually cares about to lure them into a fight. Otherwise, they're going to keep dodging us.
What about their precious Unity Tag Team Championships? If kidnapping Troy didn't work, maybe we could title nap those?
Hang on, we have some visitors from the RAW and SmackDown side.
Where are they headed now?
They're grabbing the Unity titles.
I think they're leaving with them.
And the champs can't do anything about it.
They've come in here and stolen the NXT Unity Tag Team Championships. I love it.
Score one for RAW and SmackDown.
But I do have to remind both of you, I've decided to remain neutral in this whole issue with NXT. I'm too close to it, so this isn't our fight. And besides, when it comes to competition, it's not just a catchphrase. It really is what's best for business.
There you see what's at stake. The NXT Unity Tag Team titles.
Oh, poke to the eyes.
That seems to have really gotten him. He could have an eye injury.
Nonetheless, the match continues.
But Lexus came with the belt shot.
And the referee never saw it.
The champions are going to retain.
Wait, foot on the ropes. Hold on. Spear on JC Jane.
Setting up for some kind of double team move.
And down onto JC Jane with the cover.
That'll do it. We officially have new Unity Tag Team Champions.
I have to admit, I'm a little jealous. You got your hands on the Unity Champions after what they did to me. But I'll get my shot sooner than later.
We've spoken to the GMs and we think that the best strategy is to divide and conquer between Raw and SmackDown. In any event, if we split up, we'll have coverage on both brands to fight off the enemy attacks. I'll be headed to SmackDown.
And I'll be focusing on Raw. What the hell is going on around here today?
The reason everyone's upset is Mutiny is creating their own title, the NXT Mutiny Championship. What can we do at this point other than sit back and watch?
My partner and me took their Unity belts. How about I go down there, win their made-up tenfold title myself, and show them exactly what I think about it?
Mark Coffey getting ready for a battle against Nathan Frazier.
What the hell? One half of the Unity Champions just tossed Nathan Frazier aside like a sack of wheat.
It looks like the Unity champ is going after Coffey next.
What a punch! And that he's been defeated, but apparently that isn't enough for the WWE loyalist.
He's kicking Coffey right out of the ring.
I just obliterated two of your guys. I'll do the same thing to the rest of their damn roster if I have to. Cause that mail order belt, I'm taking it just like me and my partner took the Unity titles.
Not going to let some WWE poster boy ruin our show. You want this mail order belt that's about to become the most valuable prize in the business? Then all you have to do is compete in our main event tonight. A qualifying gauntlet match.
Oh, wicked clothesline!
There's the kick, and it's good.
That. Hold it, over versus it. Shoulders down.
Eliminated. Here's the last superstar standing.
I questioned your strategy with all this Mutiny title stuff, but I kind of feel you're making it up as you go along.
You ever known me to do anything different?
I know you also didn't have a plan when you decided to climb Senor Gonzalez's tree and we had to call the fire department to carry you down. Not a great look.
Oh sure, bring up my childhood trauma.
Hopefully you're triggered enough that you actually give some thought to what you're doing.
That was a long time ago. I refined my improvisational technique.
Beating everyone up is only a technique until you lose a fight.
We got ourselves a real simple solution then.
Yeah. You just have to keep winning. Here's the thing. Doesn't this all seem a little easy? Mutiny could have jumped you, but they didn't. Not to mention this whole mystery chamber twist. Something's up.
Trust me, if they have something planned, I'll be ready for it. The price is worth the cost. We got the Unity belts. I take this new title off the table. Mutiny doesn't have much left after that.
Your mind's made up, so this is a losing argument. Good luck down there.
We have no idea who is in those Mutiny mystery pods, guys.
What we do know is that every man in that chamber is going after the guy carrying WWE's banner.
This superstar knew the risk going in, Corey. Now we're going to see if he can reap the rewards and become the first ever Mutiny champion.
Able to avoid damage with an evasive maneuver.
Powerbomb position. But right hands create separation and an escape.
Tackles ruthless. He's looking like easy prey, about to fall into a trap.
Down with the vertical suplex.
Wow, he had that scattered.
Trapped in the corner. We got a strike fest going on.
Being treated like a heavy bag.
And right now, Andre Chase is next to set foot in the Elimination Chamber matchup. Coast to coast! Wow! Talk about freak athleticism. That might have just been the highlight of the night.
He dodges out of danger.
Looking for a backslide here.
Here it is, shoulders down.
In position, raises the shoulder.
This match is not going to end so soon. Has him set up in the corner of the ring.
He's in a bad way, but still has something left in the tank. Anticipated that. It's Duke Hudson out of his pod and into the action.
She's starting to feel the effects of this attack. Able to capitalize on Chase's mistake. DDT! And shoulders are down.
He couldn't make much of that pin attempt.
Gets caught with a punch.
He's got him square in his sights here. Launching.
Back to Chase.
That's going to be on highlight reels for a long time.
Incredible courage to even attempt that. Not from there.
Oh, no.
This is out of control.
Did you see that? Risking it all and taking an awful fall. Stomp after stomp after stomp. Each of those boots seem to get heavier with each blow.
Forearm after forearm. Vicious vicious attack.
You can see that each strike drained their opponent's energy.
And he's stumbling to his feet, unaware of his surroundings. We'll see what here it comes. Caught with a cutter. Will it be? Got it. No, just a 2.
A long 2.5 in the waning moments of this match.
Ooh, fist drop. Ooh.
Suffering a crash landing like that.
Does he get it here? A defiant kick out after 1.
He's still got more left in the tank.
And we just saw some serious offense. Bam! Oh, and it's reversed.
Big boot.
No clue what we're about to see from Frazier in the chamber. Lifted and completely helpless here. A slam. What a display of strength here. Punch. Drops the hammer right on the lower back. Big boot. This could do it. Still only got 1.
Right now, I just don't know what it's going to take.
Now this is just a ruthless attack. Such aggression. Driven right into the post. And that was an efficient display of offense with that maneuver. Elbow drop. Piercing. Just punched him right in the neck.
Escapes with a knee to a gut.
Tagged with a punch. No way. Caught in a bad spot. No matter. Does he have him here? Then we see Chase.
I am in shock. What's it going to take to keep this guy down?
Drops the hammer
Right on the lower back.
No idea how he's even able to continue in this match.
Looks like the gas tank is running past E now.
Snap power slam. Shoulders down. Barely kicks out.
Obviously still has some fight left.
Big boot. And Nate
Taken down. Nicely done.
He breaks the ref's count before 2.
Hoisting up their opponent. And down with shot. Left hand got it. Can he end it?
Yeah, that was only the first fall. Still a lot of time left in the chamber.
No!
Taking flight only to find no...
He may get the 3 count right here. He's in cover. Kicks out. He still has life.
I mean, you got to think he's just...
Oh, soon we could be seeing a submission here. A target.
Escape and a take. Butterfly double underhook. Up and...
Down face first.
Chase can seal it here.
He kicked out at 2.
No telling how much surviving that will cost, though.
I don't know how someone kicks out of that. I don't know how you can still be standing.
Everything possible was done to win there, but it just fell short. Taking this fight back into the ring. Oh, and a wicked clothesline. Cover here. Makes a cover. Oh, got the shoulder up just at the last minute. Is it enough? The cover. 2. Digging deep for a kick out.
So close. That could have been it. Close as it gets. Oh, what a right hand. My God.
Oh, and he gets discarded out of the ring.
Oh, man, right to the esophagus.
Went after the head and neck again. Maybe trying to rattle the opposition's balance.
T-bone into a power slam. Impressive.
From the middle rope. Here we see Chase. Cover! There's two. Kicks out.
He just won't give up.
Double underhook applied. Up and down face first.
Chase can seal it here. What? You gotta be kidding me. Everyone here is in shock.
And the heaviest hitter in the arsenal was not enough.
Did Jensen just close this out?
No, 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 no. Oh, here's a cover. Could be it.
The walls are closing in now. Only 4 superstars left.
Taking things to the unforgiving chamber floor here. Punch right in the head. Strong counter from Jensen. Oh, a slam.
This is crazy.
Kills all caution to the wind.
They got all of that. Just taking flight and soaring through the sky.
Uh-oh. Bang! And there's the cover.
We are down to just 3 competitors inside the Elimination Chamber.
Inverted DDT. Lights out.
Neck breaker excellently executed.
Carefully placed stomp to the arm. And that was a successful bit of offense with that maneuver.
And clearly going after his core to slow him down.
Ooh, slam!
With authority.
To the back of the neck. Scottish sickle.
Into the splash.
He's looking fairly drained.
Yeah, the intensity of this Falls Count. Oh no, lining it up. Punching their way out. Got him.
DDT planted him.
Did Jensen just close this out?
Going to the top rope. What's his plan? You can tell he's looking to end this here. On the top. Diving double axe handle. We got a cover. Oh, and he kicked out at 2. I cannot believe it.
He just kicked out by a fraction of a second.
Honing in on the arm.
Oh, sent flying. Vicious right forearm. Double axe handle.
Delivering right hands, then slamming their face down.
Knee right on target. Oh, eyes are focused, and the target is Jensen. Andre Chase with a hammerlock applied into a flatliner.
Jensen's down, and he might be out.
2. And now these two are fighting for that final fall. Up into the falling powerbomb. Brutal. Just ejected from the ring. Out of the ring and onto the dangerous floor of the chamber. No! Holy hell!
Yeah, and I don't think that's what was in mind there.
I don't know if there was anything in mind there.
Oh, whipped right into the post. Oh my goodness! Brutal boot. Ooh. Boom! Ooh! Ooh!
He's heading back to the ring.
What a shot! Spine buster! Pile driver!
Spiked him.
Being sized up. He might regret getting back up here.
Trying to go for it again. Ooh, catches him with the cutter.
Now he has to finish the job.
Oh no,
Lining it up. There's the kick, and it's good.
putting this one to bed.
For the win.
2. He survived the gauntlet. He survived this Mutiny Mystery Chamber, and now he's not only one half of the Unity Champions, but the very first NXT Mutiny Champion.
Mutiny's leadership cannot be happy.
I don't like to compliment Mutiny, but that is one nice-looking championship.
Guys, what's the new champ doing? Is that a sledgehammer?
This might be a short-lived run for that championship.
I think you're right, Cole.
He's destroying the brand new NXT Mutiny title.
Not only that, but he's sending a strong and clear message, Cole.
Look at that. All the work that went into it, destroyed by the very first champion. You'll love to see it.
If you're on Team WWE, and I am, maybe this is a sign of things to come. Maybe we are one step closer to the destruction of Mutiny.
We can only hope.
Wow, what a statement. What an incredible victory for WWE. First, you basically steal the Unity Championships. Now you destroy our first ever NXT Mutiny Championship belt that we didn't even give a damn about in the first place. That's right. You never wondered why we didn't come out and stop you from wrecking our title? Or why we even gave you the opportunity to win it in the first place? Or why when those mystery pods opened, that it wasn't some big WWE superstars who had jumped to Mutiny? It's because you played right into our plan. Not only did you spend 2 weeks spiking our ratings, you wore yourself out, showing us exactly who the weakest links in Mutiny's chain were. And now, we've cut them out. So thank you. You managed to make Mutiny that much stronger. Maybe next time, think twice before you barge in here with a head full of steam and no real plan. Or better yet, don't think twice. Seems to work out better for us that way.
That's the way you make an impression. Bust in through the front door and make them choke on their own egos.
I appreciate it, but the way Chaos spun things didn't make it feel like a win.
Por favor, you walked into their house, paid half of the roster, and turned their fancy title belt into cagada. Kevin Owens was just spinning.
She's right. If I had to guess, they didn't expect you to go rampaging through like a bulldozer. KO made all that up to save face.
They could have jumped me at any time, but they didn't. They put a bunch of scrubs into the chamber match. Hell, Psycho Sally came out to the parking lot to offer me some cake. Makes me wonder.
If they created a title because they knew you couldn't resist going down there to win it, sacrificed a bunch of their own guys just to see if they could hang with you, then baked you a cake? That seems a little egocentric.
Well, when you put it like that.
We should talk about what's next. I spoke to the GMs, and you're going to defend your Unity titles at WWE Payback.
Mutiny maneuvered the way into a title match?
No, you'll actually be facing Becky Lynch and Seth Rollins.
Might be nice to take a break from Battle Immunity.
Exactly. And since you're facing a team from our side, there's no chance of the titles going back to NXT.
We don't plan on losing either way.
Even though they're not directly involved in the match, I still think Mutiny might try to interfere. And since we all know that Hunter and the board won't do anything about it, I'll be in your corner to watch your backs. Deal?
Sounds good to me.
Amidst all this NXT mutiny chaos, there's one thing that's been catching our eye. Piquing our interest, if you will.
Don't get us wrong. We are Team WWE all the way. We support anyone who's fighting the good fight. But two of our teammates have something we want. The Unity Tag Team Championships. And now, we've been given the opportunity.
And who better to hold the Unity titles than an actual wedded couple? That's real unity. Unlike the current champions whose bond is that they grew up together. I grew up with a lot of weirdos. Doesn't mean they'd make a good tag team partner.
But don't worry, after we relieve you of your titles, all will be well in the world. You can get back to focusing on Mutiny, and everyone can rest easy that the Unity titles are still safe and sound with Team WWE.
One last thing. CM Punk, we hear you're gonna be in the champ's corner. We don't need anyone in ours, since we have each other.
But don't try any funny business out there, okay? Or we'll send you right back to the hospital.
Keep those belts nice and warm, champs. We're coming for you.
And here they are, the Unity Champions, joined by their mentor, CM Punk.
I don't think calling CM Punk a mentor goes far enough. He's really been a guide, a guru, and a friend to these two.
Well, you're not wrong, Saxton. I was skeptical of how valuable the influence of a guy like Punk could be, but you can't argue with the results.
These two have put Mutiny on pause, and Becky and Seth are on high alert. And here are the challengers, Becky Lynch, Seth Rollins.
A mixed-gender tag title and a husband and wife tag team? It's easy to feel like these Unity titles were made for Seth and Becky.
Unfortunately, they forgot to put them on their wedding registry, so they're going to have to earn them in the ring, just like everyone else.
The Mr. and Mrs. look to make these belts his and hers right here.
following is a intergender tag team match and is for the NXT Unity Tag Team Championship. Introducing the challengers, the team of Seth Rollins and Becky Lynch. And their opponents, the hardcore icon, Robyn Zero Death, and the witch, Mira Dark.
There you see what's at stake. The NXT Unity Tag Team titles. This Unity title match is the reason the championships were created. For the best in WWE competing in the same ring.
The key phrase there is best in WWE, Cole. Whoever wins this match, the Unity Championships are out of Mutiny's hands.
You got that right, Corey. This is an all WWE title match, and I am here for it.
Oh.
He's able to dodge out of the way.
Facebuster!
Man, that was vicious.
Impressive reversal on Rollins.
High-level ability being shown with each of these counters. And gets sent right into the corner.
Series of punches. Nothing was being held back with each of those strikes.
That was totally insane. What courage to make that flight.
Counters.
Find some payback with their own reversal. Lariat.
Ooh, what a punch.
That's how you stop your opponent.
Counter. He knew just what to do.
Springboard.
Massive miscalculation on that one.
Ooh.
Big kick. Firm control.
What a boot.
Uh-oh.
Saw it coming and able to escape.
Oh, drop kick.
Right on the money.
Good technique reversing Rollins.
Rollins escaping danger.
Sling blade. And now he's going to the top rope.
Slowly rising, looking like a very easy target here.
Soaring.
Gosh, that looked like a bad landing. Oh, driver!
Spiked him. Got him in the corner now.
Oh my gosh! Looking to capitalize on that move.
No! Kick out at two.
This is going to come down to who wants it more.
Right in the jaw.
Oh, what a shot. Face first. Nicely done.
Makes the tag.
Maneuvers out of the way. Corkscrew calf kick.
Uh-oh.
Up for the electric chair, down for the drop.
She gets put in the corner.
Something big is coming. She managed to avoid that offense.
Whoa! Countering with a chop block will alter any attack.
Oh, stop after stop after stop. Jeez.
Oh, man.
Standing moonsault. And she may be cunning, but even the veteran Lynch didn't have that attack scouted.
Precision knee.
Incredible agility.
Knees up, saw it coming, and was laying in wait.
Bam! She flipped that attack around.
Kick on the mark. Kick to the back.
Ooh, and fights back.
Carefully measuring their opponent.
Oh, basement drop kick. Oof.
Oh, man, right on the mark. Put into the corner. What could be next?
Knees up. Got the knees up just in time.
Oh, my gosh.
The champion looking slightly rocked now.
And Becky saw an obstacle in her way and handled it accordingly.
Going for the pin. Title on the line. And she thwarts the pin attempt and won.
I'm happy she did. I don't want this match to end.
Double underhook.
The armbar! Expertly.
She fights her way out of the armbar. These two are finding an answer for everything. Each athlete finding an answer for everything thrown at them. To the outside, elbow connects, still on the move.
619 around the post.
From the top.
An important tag here.
This could change the match.
I think the crowd knows what we're about to see.
Will the champ make that pay off?
There's two. 3-2 count. Title still on the line.
This puts the pressure back on the champion.
Can the champion respond with their back against the wall?
You got to give a lot of credit here, withstanding what has taken out many other competitors.
Getting him right into the corner.
Ow!
Fatigue is setting in for the challenger.
This could be the defining moment of this match for him. What does he do now?
Right to the face.
My God. Dazed and confused, and things are only about to get worse.
Launch out to the outside.
Throwing all caution to the wind and flying around like a bat out of hell.
And gets tossed back into the mat.
Waiting to strike. Brace for impact. Check out the springboard. Boom! He gets the tag, and here we go. The complexion of this match is about to change. A chain of reversals here. Every motion getting cut off. Every counter being answered with another.
Boom! Good defense from him.
Another big move.
Drop with the cutter.
The champ might have just ended things right there.
He comes to the rescue for his team. Oh!
Getting her set up for something in the corner.
The challenger struggling for anything here.
Could be getting into a dire situation soon.
Wow, breathtaking standing shooting star. Ooh! Precision knee.
Got their opponent set up.
Drop kick to the back.
Never saw it coming. Oh, man. Oh, my gosh. A follow-away moonsault slam? Oh.
Seth Rollins just getting dismantled.
Rollins has to find a way to right the ship. If this lands, it's over. Lord, that's it. Call the match. Devastating maneuver by the champion.
That's how much winning this title means. To give everything you've got.
I don't know how much you can have left after that, but you've got to be impressed.
Can't put this one away even after that big maneuver. And now propped up in the corner.
Oh, the reversal by Becky Lynch. I am afraid of what we are
About to see. Oh, man. Slingshot DDT off the apron.
And she slides her back to the mat. Momentum's escaping her now.
Yeah, this is a real predicament for her.
Sit out, gourd buster.
Carefully stalking their opponent.
Lands a timely reversal.
And that could be a first step towards Becky gaining control.
Time now for Becky to get her energy up and claw back into the fight. Down.
That last attack really took a toll on the champ.
At this point in the match, I say make the tag and recover as much as you can.
Averting danger with an elbow to the stomach.
You saw that one coming.
What a forearm.
And she's set right into that corner.
Looking a bit stunned at the top rope. There it is! Reversal! Launches off the top rope! Springboard! Hurricane Rana!
Getting positioned on the top rope.
Boom! That puts her on the offensive.
Corkscrew calf kick.
He counters with a great reversal. Oh, jumping knee strike.
Lights out.
Boom!
Finds the room to land a back elbow.
She is queuing it up again.
Dragon twist cover.
That's it. The title's going nowhere.
Boom! Shoulders are down. To retain.
The tag team champions retain.
Here are your winners, and still the NXT Tag Team Champions, the hardcore icon, Robyn Zero and the Witch, Mira.
They've done it. A well-deserved victory against tough competition.
And it's more than a win. This match is a reminder of what everyone is fighting for. Not just championships, but a break from the mutiny chaos and a glimpse of what WWE was, and hopefully will be again soon.
That was a big win, and having you out there must have scared Mutiny off, Punk.
Yeah, thanks for the backup.
No problem, but I do have some bad news. Mutiny didn't hit us in the ring because they were busy poaching our roster. I just found out that Shinsuke Nakamura, Shayna Baszler, Johnny Gargano, and Tommaso Ciampa all jumped ship.
Mierda.
It's definitely a blow, especially since we don't seem to be getting anyone from their side to join us. Just when we thought things were going well, right?
We've been here before.
We have?
Yeah, this reminds me of when we first became friends. We dominated the neighborhood kids in just about every game there was. Tag, hide and seek, kickball, you name it. Until they got reinforcements when the Andersons moved in. 5 kids, all super athletic beyond their years. You got one look at them, and you took your ball and went home.
It was dinner time. And are the Andersons the wrestlers who are jumping to Mutiny in this analogy?
Yes, I think. It's tenuous. The point is, you came back after a few days and we eventually figured out a way to start winning again. It's why I knew you were the right person to come in to help us take down Mutiny.
You're right. We can't let this stop our momentum.
I hate to interrupt here, but we need to figure out what's next. How are we going to counter Mutiny getting stronger?
Sorry, we got a bit off track. Which brands will we focus on? Keep in mind, if I go to Raw, I only have live events matches lined up.
Ah, the hero of the moment. It's about damn time.
Not quite the warm and fuzzy greeting I was expecting for someone who just signed here. What's going on?
After you and your partner struck the first blow against Mutiny by taking the Unity titles from them, I was hoping for more of the same here on SmackDown.
And that's what you're gonna get. We were all on the same page. What's with the attitude?
You haven't heard? We've lost the WWE Championship.
Somebody beat Cody? We must have been so focused on Becky instead that I missed that.
He didn't lose the title in a match. Mutiny stole it. Io Sky made off with one of our most prestigious championships in the midst of their most vicious attack yet.
If I had been there, I'd have stopped them.
Well, you weren't. And to make matters worse, Triple H is saying his hands are tied. So I've got a board who won't act, Cody in the hospital, a locker room in disarray, and no idea how we're gonna get the undisputed WWE title back.
I'll go take it from them. Muni's trying to wreck WWE's legacy one piece at a time. I'm not gonna let them get away with that.
You can't just waltz into the Performance Center and look for it. I have it on good authority that Io has taken the championship to Japan. So are you ready to fly halfway around the world on what could be a wild goose chase?
Hell yeah! Nothing like a 16-hour flight to enjoy some quiet time before I bring the chaos and take down Mutiny.
Okay, good luck. We'll be counting on you.
Weren't you on SmackDown, like, last night?
Glad you're a fan, Paragon.
Well, I was mostly watching to see my favorite superstar, LA Knight. I love that guy. Just something about him reminds me of myself. But anyway, I'm guessing you're here in hot pursuit of a missing championship?
Could be. You have some intel?
Maybe. Can you get me LA Knight's autograph?
Sure.
Okay, great. Well, Io Sky showed up here last night with that title, and she wiped me out.
She beat you?
Like a drum. But then that wrestler Chosen from PWJ rolled up and put a whooping on the both of us.
Wait, Justin beat up you and Io Sky?
What, beat us up? Hell no. He cleaned us out in a card game. Dude even took the WWE belt off of Io on the river.
I want that. No, you were on a river?
It's a poker term. That's not important. Chosen won the belt, and then he and La Cangrejita Loca went off to celebrate.
La Cangrejita Loca from Lucha Mágica? How did she get involved in this?
Locker room romances are a weird thing. If you want to get the story from the horse's mouth, Chosen was out in the arena parading around with the belt like he beat LA Knight for it. That would never happen. Guy is unstoppable.
I'm going to go have a talk with Chosen.
I think that means you're gonna jump him. You know, I'm supposed to team with him tonight.
Find yourself another partner.
You got LA Knight's number?
Oh. Oh.
Chosen, I kicked your ass once, and unless you give me that stolen belt, I'll do it again.
I don't have your belt.
Paragon said you won it off EO in a card game.
I did. But then...
But then... what?
Then... the fire of my heart. The sun I orbit around. The one true love of my life. La Congregita Loca. She took it with her to Mexico to remember me by.
You gave her the undisputed WWE Championship as a memento?
Yes. Now I have neither my title or my love.
That's bien pendejo. It's obvious she didn't take the title to Mexico to remember you. She took it to defend it in a match.
It was... oh, a lie? No!
Guess I'm headed to Mexico. I really hope Aldous reimburses me for these flights.
Please tell her. Chosen still loves her.
No. You can keep your so-called and undisputed title. I knew it the second I held it. Es una pinche réplica barata.
Of course it is. Io didn't tell you. She took the real belt with her. I didn't see any harm in using the fake one I took from that egomaniac Chosen to sell at Arena Estatal. He is cute, though. And obsessed with me. Maybe Chosen's not so bad. What do you think?
Me vale verga, güey. Look, where did you take the real WWE Championship?
The WWE archives.
The WWE archives?
You are Mutiny, see?
See, I'm Mutiny through and through. Just trying to keep it on the down low so I can really stick it to WWE when they least expect it.
Then you know Mutiny's taking the belt there to destroy it with everything else at the archives.
Everything?
When your friends erase the history of WWE forever, it will be a blow they will never recover from. You must be so disappointed to be missing the fun tonight.
I think I'll be there right on time.
Come on!
It looks like this superstar brought back a souvenir from the WWE archives.
The last time these two got their hands on each other, they almost tore the WWE archives down around them.
And the reaction to this superstar driving out in Stone Cold's monster truck just about tore the roof off this building.
Let's see if the superstar can keep on trucking once the bell rings. The double champion is here, flashing her gold collection.
This is a grand entrance for a woman who's made history. She carries the weight of 2 championships.
She is absolutely at the top of the women's division, and she's carrying the 2 championships to prove it.
And she wants the whole world to know both of those titles belong to her.
Not going to be any question about who's champ after this.
Io Sky came this close to effectively erasing the history of WWE before the superstar stopped her. Tonight she'll attempt to finish the job by taking back the stolen WWE Championship.
It's not enough for Mutiny to throw the entire company into a civil war. Now they're actively trying to destroy our legacy.
That's why we need superstars like this, who give a damn about what made this business what it is today. And watch the springboard attack.
And Io gets reversed.
We're locked in reversals here. Neither competitor intimidated.
Trying to make the switch out here, and does quickly to a side headlock. Oh, and maneuvering into the top wrist lock. Solid punch.
Escapes the hold, now into a hammerlock.
Point of the elbow finds the mark. Up for the electric chair, down for the drop.
And Io had no answer there for her opponent.
Yeah, but she still has a lot left in the tank.
Stops the kick.
Uh-oh. Reversal after reversal. These two have counters for days.
Sling blade! Standing shooting star press. Incredible. Io can't seem to gain the upper hand here.
This is a more daunting task than Io bargained for.
Picture perfect Perfect drop kick. Oof. Got their opponent set up. Basement drop kick to the back.
Waist lock. Able to counter. Look at fighting out.
Manages to fight out with a series of punches.
Effective counter.
I am afraid of what we are about to see. Oh,
on the apron. She's just getting hammered away on.
This is where she breaks or keeps fighting.
Into the barrel.
Ooh, perched on top of that barricade. This isn't going to be good.
What does she have in mind here? Playing to the crowd.
Wow! Corkscrew leg drop. She's pumped. The WWE Universe is pumped. I'm pumped.
Throws her back in from ringside.
She's rocked, and things aren't about to get any better.
Launches off the top rope.
Springboard Hurricanrana, wow.
Just a blitz of offense on Io here.
Io has to start volleying back somehow.
Hip scissor takedown.
Unbelievable.
Kip up.
Leading her into the corner now.
Io with a turn.
Both arms are hooked. Backslide in mind. A little closer to getting the pinfall there, but this is still anybody's fight.
Ooh, she puts the brakes on that.
Countering each other again and again.
Cuts off their offense with a swift elbow to the gut.
Now she's unleashing everything she has.
She actually looks invincible right now.
The champ being taken to task here.
She's really taking a beating tonight. I don't think she's got much left.
Wow, 619. Going up to the top now.
If this lands, it's over.
Phoenix splash.
We might see a new champion crowned.
They kicked out the champion kicked out.
I can't believe it. We were a second away from a new champion.
Are we close to the start of a new reign?
The best shot was thrown, but it couldn't put this match away.
Whoa, just floating through the air.
Io bursts to the top rope.
Oh, look out. Picture perfect moonsault.
Perfect execution from the champ.
Wow. I don't think Io is going to let that kick out phase her. If anything, it added fuel to her fire.
Slip blade. Nicely done. Oh, man, drop kick. Running swanton.
Code breaker from the middle rope.
Fall away moonsault. Wow. She's locked in, about to go for the kill.
Oh, this could be something.
Dragon twist cover.
It just got as bad as it could for the champ.
2. Title change. We have a title change.
And with that victory, the undisputed WWE Championship belt is coming back to Raw and SmackDown, right where it belongs.
I don't know, Saxton. Right now, it looks like it might belong around that superstar's waist.
You're welcome.
Yes, thank you. You told me so. Any doubts I harbored about you and your partner have been assuaged and eliminated. Any other crow I should eat?
Nah, I feel it was like 2 buffet helpings at least. It didn't turn out to be a wild goose chase after all.
But you caught the goose and saved the legacy of this championship. Not to speak of the entire WWE Archives collection.
It's about time Mutiny got a taste of their own medicine.
I suppose my only small bone to pick is your theft of Stone Cold Steve Austin's truck for your entrance tonight.
I didn't steal it. I borrowed it. And I don't regret it either because that entrance, that was badass.
I suppose the only thing I can say is... oh, hell yeah!
I am pretty sure this is the worst jet lag I've ever had.
That's because you've been around the world in 80 hours.
Seriously, that was a globe-trotting adventure. It's wild that after all that, you won the title back on SmackDown.
I like hearing that. You won the title. I should definitely be listed in the undisputed WWE Championship lineage.
You're every bit as legitimate as Cody.
Hey, we're all on the same team now.
I know. Old rivalries are set aside while we all stand together against our common enemy.
So inspiring. We should hum a patriotic song while you talk.
We're not close enough for you to give me crap, kiddo. Besides, I am pretty damn inspirational.
The voice of the...
That is my line, and you cannot afford the royalties.
You'd be surprised.
Hold that thought. My phone's blowing up with some big announcement that Triple H just posted on social media. Let's watch it.
For the past 2 months, the WWE board has kept a close eye on the movement known as NXT Mutiny. As previously stated, we've taken a stance of neutrality. Our position has not changed, but I'm here to announce there will be a clear and definitive end to this conflict at Survivor Series. It will be Raw and SmackDown on one side, NXT Mutiny on the other, squaring off in a best-of-3 series of matches to determine the fate of WWE. If Raw and SmackDown win, they can return things to normal and decide to punish NXT Mutiny for their uprising. If NXT Mutiny wins, WWE might look a whole lot different. There may not even be a Raw or SmackDown anymore. We are prepared for any outcome because this truly is a new era of equal opportunity. I have one more announcement. Before Survivor Series at NXT No Mercy, there will be a special preview match for the Unity Tag Team Championships. On one side, it will be the current champs, and on the other, the former champions from NXT, JC Jane and Alexis King. So Raw, SmackDown, NXT Mutiny, when it comes to Survivor Series with the future of WWE at stake, are you ready? I said, are you?
I'm so sorry for interrupting Triple H's big announcement, but I have my own to make. It's not going to be JC Jane competing in the Unity title match, because we're initiating Freebird rules, and I'll be stepping in to make sure we take back what's ours. In fact, taking back the Unity titles is just the first step in taking back all of WWE and getting rid of the dead weight known as SmackDown and Raw. See you soon, dummies.
Are you serious? You know, it's one thing for Hunter to stay neutral, but now he's giving Mutiny a legit opportunity to take control of WWE? This guy's playing favorites. Hell, he might even be one of them.
Who knows at this point?
Fine. If Mutiny is doing Freebird rules for the preview tag match, then so can we. I want in.
You sure that's the right move?
I never got revenge for getting put on the shelf by the Unity champs. This way, I'll get my hands on Lexus King and the traitor who sent them after me.
Okay, you can take my place in the match, but I'll be out there in your corner to watch your backs.
Deal.
All that matters is we defend the titles. We're gonna need all the momentum we can get as we head towards Survivor Series.
Agreed. So let's not lose.
You ready for this, Punk?
I've been waiting for this since the moment all this Mutiny stuff started. So yeah, I'm more than ready.
Not gonna lie, I'm jealous you two are going to get your hands on Bailey. Oh, I was looking forward to hit her with our whirlwind splash.
At least you'll get to see Punk and I nail her with it from ringside.
I guess that'll do.
Let's stay alert out there. We're heading into enemy territory. Going Mutiny, anything can and probably will happen.
Got it.
All right, let's go put some idiots in their places.